Hello, my name's Lise. Right now, we're going to give you my top 10 Alien movie characters of the entire Alien franchise, not including the Predator, not including Alien vs. Predator franchise, just the Alien movies. So, let me just say some honorable mentions. Idris Elba character, who is basically Janek. I enjoyed this character in Prometheus. I say he's my favorite of all the Alien captains, because to me, all of the Alien franchise captains are all stupid freaking idiots. Idris Elba's character I enjoyed. I like his sacrifice play at the end. And even though I like the first Alien captain a lot, I forgot his name, but Idris Elba I just enjoyed a lot more humor, and it's Idris Elba. Honorable mention, Idris Elba's Janek. My second honorable mention, the last one, it's a tie between the Alien Covenant two main characters, Janek Daniels and Walter. Why do I like these two characters? Not Janek, it was Janet Daniels. Janet Daniels and Walter. Why do I like them? One, Walter is the counterpart of David. He's more of a different type of machine. He's a more different type of android, and I just really enjoy his interaction with Janet Daniels. I think Daniels is not a ripoff of a Ripley. I really enjoy her character. I do find her sympathetic, especially with the fact that she lost her husband at the beginning of this film, and I really do enjoy those two back and forth relationship. I wish we had more of both of them, but sad to say did not. But you never know if Walter is survived the Alien Covenant. And Janet Daniels, who knows if she survives later on. But overall, those are the only two honorable mentions of Alien Covenant, and they're the only ones that ain't going to be on this list. So, let's start off with the top 10 Alien franchise characters. Number 10, I'm going to give to Meredith Vickers. Meredith Vickers, played by Charlize Theron. I loved her in Prometheus. I wanted her to be the main character of Prometheus. I mean, her father is Mr. Wayland, who created Wayland Industries. She's technically have an android brother and David. I just really like her interaction. She's a stone cold person. To me, she was to be the next Ripley. But instead, we got it, Director Shaw, and I did not like that. But I just prefer Meredith Vickers. I did not enjoy her death. That is one of the biggest reasons why Prometheus was not, I didn't get Prometheus an A for a grade for the movie, but Meredith Vickers I enjoyed. Number 10, Charlize Theron, Meredith Vickers. Number 9, I'm going to give to Clone 8. This is the Alien Ripley clone, and my god. From Alien Resurrection, this character is so not Ripley. This character is very, very creepy. How she smiles like she could just kill you with a flick of her finger. She is very, very unpredictable. She is very unpredictable. That's what I see in her character. She has a sense of right and wrong in a sense, but the fact that she could sense the alien presence and that she technically bleeds acid, I just find her character really freaking amazing. And I really enjoyed Alien Resurrection for this new different version of Ripley. She is totally different from the original Ripley. So Clone 8 for Alien Resurrection, number 9. Now, let me see what was number 8. Hang on, everybody. Oh, Dillon from Alien 3. This guy went toe-to-toe with an alien. He charged at him. He was willing to fight that alien. This guy got huge balls. Not only was he always tending to the flock and attending to the safety and security of his prison mates' souls. He firmly believed in redemption. He firmly believed not to have temptation within the community of the prison. And he was just a straightforward character and a brave freaking character. Dillon from Alien 3. Massive balls, that guy. Number 7, I'm going to give a tie to Alien's character, Hudson and Vasquez. Hudson because game over, man. Game over. And Vasquez because she was easily the most toughest son of a bitch military one I've seen in movies history. She is tough as hell. We all know what happened to them. They both died by aliens. But the fact that how they went out, they're tough-ass mercenaries. Vasquez is a tough-ass army. While Bill Paxton's character is more whiny, but he's a loyal soldier. So, I like those two characters. So, number 7, Hudson and Vasquez. Number 6, I'm going to give to Dwayne Corporal Hicks. I just enjoy Corporal Hicks in the freaking Alien franchise. I mean, this guy was constantly on the move. He was a corporal. He took command of his people, even if they're getting slaughtered by aliens. Even if seems like all hope is lost, this guy is fighting to the dying breath. He's a true soldier in the making. He's a true leader in the making. And the fact that Alien 3 did that shit of killing him off screen, I say fuck them, because Corporal Hicks, love them. Number 6, Corporal Hicks. Number 5, I'm going to give to Ashe. Ashe from Alien. This was the first android we ever seen, and this mother effer, the study of the perfect organism. This guy, I won't say evil because an android cannot be evil, but there is a certain level of wickedness to this character that I just enjoy. Where he just says to Ripley, I wish you good luck, and then he just smiles. I mean, this entire android is just an amazing character, and I just love Ashe. And there's only one other android that could beat him, but Ashe, what an amazing character. Number 5. Number 4, I'm giving to Peter Weyland, the founder of Weyland Industries. This guy firmly believed he was a god. He created life with Android. He created so much stuff. This guy, if he could build a temple to himself, he would. He believed himself as a god. But the fact is that he was dying. He was always looking a way to survive. His idea of who created man, who's in charge, who is the master of life, he wanted to be the master of his own fate. Sad to say, he did not. How he went out was a little bit pitiful, but it is kind of poetic that there is no immortality. You either live and then you die, just as his daughter once said to him. But overall, Peter Weyland, his interaction with David and his God complex, it was just I just very, very much enjoyed it. And a lot of people don't think there's enough scenes of him in order to be considered to be on this top 10. But to me, he's such an interesting character, and I would just love a movie with just David, Peter Weyland, and Meredith Vickers. I could have an entire movie of them and how they discovered the alien species. But number 4, Peter Weyland. Number 3, I'm going to give to Newt. Newt from Aliens. This little girl to me was going to be the future of this Alien franchise. This little girl to me, besides being Ripley's adopted daughter, in my opinion, she was a badass. This little girl survived an alien attack. Still managed to keep her cool. Granted, she's gonna have some freaking ass therapy in the near future. Oh wait, Alien 3, that piece of shit freaking ending. I mean, the freaking beginning. She's killed off at the beginning of the film, off screen. Why? Oh effing why? Newt. Why did she have to get killed off? She was the future. She was supposed to be the new Ripley, in my opinion. And to see her go off like that was stupid. I love Newt's character. Little badass little girl. Gonna be the future of the franchise. Nope. So yeah, Newt, I have no objections, is number 3 on my list. Number 2 is the only character I could say that could match Ripley. And is one of my favorite actors of all time right now. Michael Fassbender's David. David is an android. And this android is the evil freaking Pinocchio that we all want to see. This guy hates, he doesn't hate humankind. He hates the fact that something that could die could control him or wants to be in control. That they believe they are the vastly superior race. He believes that humans are no much better than monkeys. This robot, this android, I believe he's like what has a human soul and what doesn't have a human soul. I firmly believe this character has more human characteristics than most humans. This android, I won't say is evil because what he does not necessarily look at evil. He defines it as the way of the evolution of the species. He's looking for the perfect organism. He believes in evolution. He believes in the strongest will survive. The weak shall be killed off. I mean, the strongest of the fittest. I'm forgetting the saying right there. But overall, David's character is simply an amazing character. One of my favorite android movie characters of all time. One of my favorite robot characters of all time. This guy, played by Michael Fassbender, in both in Prometheus and Alien Covenant, is an amazing character. I love David. David, number 2. Number 1 is, of course, Sigourney Weaver's Ripley. I love Ripley. This is way before feminists that were talking about like characters to not be overly sexualized, to be just as interesting as the men. They thought Ripley. Ripley is one of the greatest female movie characters you're ever going to see. She's right up there with Sarah Connors and Terminator 2. These two characters are what made the sci-fi franchise so great. Ripley is a survivor. Ripley is a predator. Ripley is a beast. I love Ripley. Her relationship, her total interactions for human forgiveness and human capacity, and a human, basically every single human emotion, whether it's anger, sadness, forgiven, redemption. I just really enjoy her character. She still proves herself to be changing throughout. She goes through horror, through grief, to protecting her people, to forgiving people. I just really enjoy all her character interactions. I love Sigourney Weaver. I believe she's a great actress for her time. And Sigourney Weaver as Ripley will always be her best role and her best character. So Sigourney Weaver's Ripley, number 1. So everyone, that is my top 10 Alien franchise movie characters. What is your own personal top 10? Subscribe if you like. Discretion not bound. Leave a comment down below. Let me know. Respect my opinion. I respect yours. I also have my top 6 Alien movies. Let me draw all things, everyone. I'm Jalise, signing off for you to everybody. Bye-bye.